Kinder Morgan says it expects to proceed today with its initial public offering for the Trans Mountain expansion, even though a political announcement in BC is casting the project's future into doubt. Joining me is BNN's Paige Ellis. All right, set the scene for us, Paige, because this is high drama.
It is very high drama, especially now that we have these political tremors in British Columbia. So the Greens and the NDP have both separately voiced their opposition to the Trans Mountain expansion. They've also stated in the campaign that they would be willing to block this project. Christy Clark's government has supported it after the federal government approved the project just last year. Now, this pipeline goes from Edmonton, Alberta to Burnaby. Very controversial project that would see hundreds of thousands of barrels of oil pumped through that line every single day. So the NDP and the Greens don't want this to go ahead. The timing of this could not be worse from Kinder Morgan's perspective. Kinder Morgan, of course, is the company that's building this pipeline. They're IPOing today. They're going public in Canada. And the timing is fascinating. This is the largest initial public offering since Hydro One went public a couple years ago. This is very significant. And there's this massive political uncertainty that now looms. The question becomes, what are the levers that the NDP and the Green could pull to block this? Because Alberta has said that BC has no right to block this project. And
it's still not sure if the Greens and the NDP are going to form a government. We're still waiting on pins and needles to see what the Lieutenant Governor decides.
Great deal of uncertainty around all of this.
This is fascinating. So what are you hearing from the Kinder Morgan side?
We haven't heard a great deal from them. We know they are moving ahead with their initial public offering today. What's fascinating to me is when I look at investor appetite for this. You'd think that what happened yesterday would turn a lot of investors off. I'm still hearing that people are very much interested in this initial public offering because Kinder Morgan has a lot of Canadian assets already. The issue, of course, is for those people who are turned off by the political risk. We're not going to see a huge pop in the stock today, I don't think.
Paige, this is a big story that could get even bigger, and it's certainly one of the most interesting stories to follow. Thank you very much for being here today.